Aric stared at the flames, their dancing shadows mirroring the turmoil in his heart. Beside him, Old Man Himu stirred the embers with a gnarled stick, his face unreadable in the firelight. "So the spirits spoke true," Aric finally said, his voice hoarse. Himu grunted, his gaze fixed on the fire. "They warned you not to come here, yet you came." "I had no choice," Aric snapped, anger edging into his voice. "My sister, she needs the tiger eye. It's our only hope." Himu remained silent, and after a while, Aric continued, his tone quieter now. "What must I do? How can I lift the curse?" The old man sighed, his shoulders slumping slightly. "There is no lift in the curse, child. Only enduring it, or embracing it." Aric frowned, confusion clouding his features. Himu looked up then, his eyes filled with a distant sorrow. "The curse is a burden, a brand that burns with an unbearable ache, a constant companion that whispers doubts in your ear. You will feel like ending it all, child. But no, this, even in death, the curse follows. It will drag you down, turn you into something you despise." Aric shuddered, the fire suddenly feeling colder. "Then what is there to embrace?" "To embrace the power," Chalhemu said quietly. "But you must choose, and choose wisely. For the path you pick will stay with you until your last breath. The curse will offer you strength, unimaginable power. All you have to do is give in. Let it consume you. But be warned, once you take that step, there is no turning back. Your humanity will fade, replaced by the tiger's feral grace. You will become the very beast that hunts you." Himu's words hung in the air, heavy with implications. Aric stared into the flames, his mind a battleground of fear and fascination. To embrace the curse, to become the very essence of the beast that haunted him. The thought was terrifying, yet strangely alluring. He spent the night in the village, listening to stories of the curse's victims, of their descent into madness and violence. Each tale fueled his determination to break the curse, to save both himself and his sister. Dawn found him back at the riverbank, the cursed tiger's territory. He had decided to confront his fears head on, but as he stepped into the water, a low growl rumbled beneath his feet. The ground trembled, and from the bushes, a pair of glowing eyes emerged, burning with an otherworldly fire. Fear froze him in place. Slowly, majestically, the tiger emerged, shaken droplets from its fur. Its eyes, twin pools of molten gold, locked onto his, boring into his soul. Aric's chest tightened. Every instinct inside him screamed, "Run!" But his legs felt frozen, nailed to the ground. The silence of the jungle was crushing. No crickets, no birds, only the deep, steady sound of breathing. The beast was close, too close. Branches shifted, leaves trembled. Then it stepped out. A tiger, massive beyond belief, its shoulders taller than a man. Its fur glistened in the dim light, streaked with scars that seemed to glow faintly like marks of fire. Its teeth gleamed white as it parted its jaws, releasing a growl that shook the trees. Aric stumbled back, his breath shallow. The villagers had not lied. The cursed tiger was real, and now it stood before him. The tiger circled slowly. Every step was deliberate. Its paws sank into the soil with a thud that echoed in Aric's chest. He wanted to scream, but his voice was gone. He wanted to move, but his body refused. Then, something impossible happened. He heard a voice. Not in the air, not from the tiger's mouth, but inside his mind. "You should not have come," Aric gasped, clutching his head. The voice was deep, ancient, filled with rage. The tiger stopped circling, its glowing eyes locked onto his. The voice returned. "You walk where the cursed walk, and now you are marked." Aric's heartbeat thundered in his ears. His vision blurred. The air grew heavy, pressing against him like invisible chains. He took one step back. The tiger growled. A sound so loud it rattled the branches above. Aric turned and ran. He tore through the undergrowth, branches whipping across his face, vines catching at his arms. The jungle exploded with sound. Behind him, the pounding of paws shook the earth. The cursed tiger was chasing. Every stride sounded closer. Aric's lungs burned. His legs screamed for rest, but fear carried him forward. He stumbled over roots, crashed into shrubs, and nearly fell. But somehow, he kept moving. The growls grew louder. The beast was closing in. Then, silence. No footsteps, no growl. Only the sound of his own desperate breathing. Aric slowed, his chest heaving. He turned slowly, eyes wide. The tiger was gone. The jungle was still. But before relief could settle, he felt it. A presence. Heavy. Watching. He spun back around. The tiger stood ahead of him, blocking the path. It stared back at him, eyes narrowed. With a flick of its tail, the tiger disappeared into the foliage. Aric stood there, the echoes of the chase still ringing in his ears. What Himu had said echoed in his mind. The curse had spared him for now, but it was only the beginning. The weight of the curse settled upon him, heavy and inescapable.